we have Texas A&M. Folks, that is not Drury. Let me find out who that is, and I will make corrections to the scoreboard. But the kickoff to A&M here, coming around the left. Going to reverse it back, reverse his field. And A&M looking to go around the right. He may have broke free. Oh, he can't quite keep his feet. Stumbles and gives the defense time to close up the gap. And A&M back at the 10, looking to get across midfield. And the number 10, he looks to step one, looking to go up the middle. He's about 10 meters out, brought to ground. Looking to go back left. Again, trying to go up the middle, hit by 2. And A&M's going to be called for diving into the ruck. Okay, folks, and just I've informed the team in black is Utah State, so we're going to get that corrected right quick. As Utah State puts 5 on the board. Okay, we'll have a Utah State scrum here at midfield. Quick step, almost found himself a hole. Ball bobbled forward. Ref, I believe, says that was off an A&M player. So they play on. Utah State pounding that defensive line. Looking for the wing. Got an opening. A&M closes up the seam too fast. Nowhere to go. They're going to drive him backwards a couple of meters. Utah State resets. Looking to come to the right. Long pass to the speedster along the right. Oh, and the A&M defender stumbles, and that springs the wing free. He's going to take it all the way down the side. Offloads back to his support man who dives it in, and there's 5 points for Utah State. So what looked like a pass that was going to be tackled, and the A&M defender stumbled. Perhaps a hole or an errant blade of grass, but stumbled, and that gave that Utah State winger just the opening he needed to spring free, race down, and score as Utah State puts 5 more on the board. Kick is wide, no good. So here at about the halfway point of the first half, Utah State 10, Texas A&M 0. Utah State with a good kickoff, nice and deep. It's going to be fielded on the bounce by A&M. And a good cutback. He's going to find a hole. There's the offload. And the support runner is free and clear. He'll take it straight down the middle. And there's a try for Texas A&M. Kicks up and good. Your unofficial score, Utah State 10, Texas A&M 7. About 2 minutes left on the unofficial clock for the first half. Utah State leading 10-7. Good high kick. It's going to be fielded by Utah State. Nice and clean. Hit quickly though, no gain. They look to go off the left. Off to that left-hand wing. A&M defense closes the gap. Utah State resets. Utah State now back to the right. There's the grubber kick. It's going to get through. It's a foot race. Oh, it takes a Utah State bounce. A&M gets a hand on it. And I believe may have knocked that ball into touch. And with that, the ref blows the whistle signaling halftime. So we will be back shortly with the second half of this match. Just a reminder that after this match, we do take a 20-minute break. And then we'll be back with the third segment of today's matches with the final 6 games of the day. Texas A&M will kick off left to right to restart the second half. And we're off. So a kick takes an A&M bounce, grabbed by an A&M player. And ref says hands in the ruck for Utah State. So A&M may kick, looks like they're going to tap and go. No, ref's bringing them back in for a scrum. Good scrum for A&M, but the scrummies hit quickly by Utah State. And A&M looking to go to the left, but Utah State closing up that seam quickly. And A&M being cited for not releasing the ball. Quick tap and go back to Utah State. A&M counter-rucking, looking to Jackal. Sideline calling for not releasing, and the ref calls Texas A&M for not rolling away from the tackle. Minute and a half gone in this second half. Utah State leading by 3. As he takes a quick step through the line, there's the break. It's a foot race, but no one's going to catch him, and Utah State's going to take that one in, dot that one beneath the post, and they'll take their lead from 3 to 8. Kicks up and good. Utah State adds 2 and extends the lead to 10. 4.5 minutes to play. A&M in dire need of some points. The catch bobbled, and A&M going to be called for the knock-on. That will set Utah State up near the 22-meter line. Utah State scrum and a chance to put more points on the board here in the last 3 minutes of this game. Utah State taking it off to the left, brings it back to the center, runs into a strong A&M defense. No gain. Back to about the original gain line, coming up to the 22. And the wing looks to cut back across. Gains maybe a meter. Now Utah State looking to spread out that defense, looking for the holes. No hole there. Oh, he jumps up quickly, though, and he's going to be free and clear. And just like that, the Utah State player jackals his own ball, puts another 5 on the board for Utah State. Kick's good. Utah State extends the lead 24-7. And just a reminder that all scores on the live stream are unofficial. Official scores will be posted on the NCR app, so look to the app for official scores and standings. Under 2 minutes to play in the final game of our second segment here as Utah State kicks high and deep for the restart. Bobbled by A&M, hit off the ball. A&M does manage to recover the bounce. As Corsico boots it forward, A&M giving chase, but I don't think they're going to make it, and that ball is going to take a hard right turn, classic rugby bounce, and it's going to go into touch. Utah State light out here just beneath the camera. Line out to Utah State. Oh, the offload throw gets a bit away from him. A&M snags it and promptly knocks it on. I think that's going to bring us back. And A&M runner breaks free. If he can outrun the defender, he can't. It's going to be brought down about 5 meters out, but the support runner is there. And he's going to take it in. A&M's going to put 5 more on the board here in the waning seconds of this game. I believe he may not have scored as there was no penalty kick or no conversion kick. So we're going to take those 5 points off the board, and Texas State has kicked for touch, and they'll have a line out. They will have a line out about 30 meters out from their own try line. Looking to recycle, and there's a kick. And I believe that is the final whistle as the ref calls the end of this match. And so your unofficial final score, Utah State 24, Texas A&M 7.